Alright, and what is going on, everybody? Quancredible here to bring you another chapter review for Black Clover 242. Now this one's really cool just because it was like the 5-year anniversary of Black Clover or whatever, so we got like the double color page, and it's like a really nice spread of like Asta, and Noel all in their like forms. It looks really dope. It's just, nice cool thing for us there. And like into the chapter, so we definitely leave off like right where we had just ended with like all the Mirrors Brigade Asta charging at Dante. I feel like this chapter got super crazy right here because Dante goes 50% and like he warps space with gravity. Like I I'm not even for sure how he even did that, but it was a thing, and like all the other like Black Astas from the Mirrors Brigade just kind of disappeared, except for the original. I'm not for sure what that means for Ghosh's Mirrors Brigade or the spell that Dante used himself. I'm not for sure if the warp space was just like powerful and the mirror copies couldn't go through it, or if he just disrupted the magic that the mirror copies were made out of, or like I said, I'm not quite for sure how or what could have happened there. Then after that, he kind of just like steps on Asta, and like he just has this like immense gravity, and Asta just like can't even get up. And that immediately makes me really want to know like how much gravity he's applying. Like, 'cause I know like we've all seen Dragon Ball Z and the whole like gravity training and all that. So I wonder like how much gravity Dante is using, because depending on how much he is like exerting on Asta, whether it be like 5 or 10 or 100 times or whatever it is, it would definitely give us a good idea of how like powerful Black Clover characters, or at least not Black Clover characters, but like how powerful Asta would be in comparison to at least some DBZ characters. That would be cool. And sorry if I sound weird at all. I was up really late last night, and I could really go for like a chai latte right now. That would like be everything. But anyway, Dante and Asta, or not Dante and Asta, Dante starts really talking to Asta about the true nature of humans and like all this stuff about unleashing your darkest emotions when you're human. That's true humanity. And then Asta, in very main character or main shonen protagonist fashion, is like, no, I have a strong heart. That's what it means to be human and all that. To which Dante notes that Asta is a strange host for a devil, which makes me think that I wonder in the Spade Kingdom how they like pass them out or how they give devil power. Do they look for people that are just naturally more evil or naturally have more like malice in them or something along those lines? Like I wonder, is Asta, well, obviously Asta's devil possession is has to be somewhat special since he's the main character, but I wonder like in what way, I guess is what I'm getting at. And at this point, Vanessa, or at this point, Rouge is still protecting Asta from like any kind of death or anything like that. I'm not for sure if Dante was necessarily trying to kill him right there, but Rouge was there. And then Dante has like this whole switch up where he's like, "You are my woman, and you can't use that power for anyone like besides me," which was like, I got mad creepy vibes right here. Like, cause at first Dante, like he's menacing, like he was menacing on his own just because he's like stronger, the leader of the other Dark Triad, but so far we'd only seen him like toying around, playing games, like not really playing games, but just kind of being more laid back. But he like snapped serious, and that was like kind of terrifying. And then he uses like 60% of his double possession, and Rouge just disappears. Now at first I thought like he just like used his magic directly on Rouge, but from what it appears to be, because Vanessa says in like one of the next panels, he made me expend all my magic. So what it looks like is, if Vanessa's out of magic, she can't use Rouge, like obviously. But if you can create a situation that would overload Vanessa, then Rouge would just disappear. And by overload, I mean just like create like a situation where like the death would be like too great, or the attack is too powerful, or something along those lines. It would make her lose Rouge altogether. And I'm sure if Charmy is there, she could probably eat again and have Rouge come back, but at the same time, her power to negate that fate wouldn't necessarily be any stronger, it'd just be there. So it looks like there's definitely like a somewhat of a ceiling on what Vanessa can and cannot stop, at the very least, until we see more. So at this point, Dante starts using his gravity to like just swing the bull's base around. Like he has like Vanessa, Ghosh, and Gray just like all pinned up, floating. And then he says he wants to like awaken Asta's true nature, so he takes like this huge like rock from the ground and just like compresses it and I can't really tell from the panel just because it's not like obviously this is the official, but I'll show you guys. Like it could be a rock sword, or it could have compressed it into a crystal sword. It's really tough to say exactly what he did. I mean, like, I can't tell if this is crystal or if it's a rock. I mean, I guess it's kind of unimportant. I guess like mostly what I'm getting at here is if he took this rock and compressed it into a diamond just right there with his gravity magic, that would be raw. But at the same time, it could just be a rock compressed down. So I really don't know. And uses that to like freaking stab Ghost. Like I was mad because I like Ghost. Like I actually like Ghost. I did a whole like I just said it last chapter review. I did a whole video on Ghost because he's actually one of my favorite like Black Bulls. He even makes like at the last character poll, he was top 10 somehow. Like they're like outside of Asta and like Yami, only him and Luck and Noel were actually I guess a lot of the Black Bulls are top 10 now that I think about it. But he's on the higher end or more popular end of Black Bulls. So I was like really upset. And the thing with like this exact scenario is the Black Bulls don't have any healers. Like they have like Charmy to regain magic, and they have Vanessa to avoid death altogether, but like they don't have any healers. So like in this exact scenario, I don't know how Ghost could survive. Because on one hand, if he's just alive next chapter somehow, I'm gonna be kind of annoyed because he got like stabbed through like the entire his whole middle area is just stabbed through. So I'd be upset if he just lives this for no reason. Like I can't think of a way to save him that would make sense for the story, I guess. And like after Asta sees like Ghost get impaled, he has like this slight flashback of someone saying "my dear son," and it could be his mom, it could be his dad. I can't really tell from the picture. I mean, you can kind of see some hair, but anime characters be having long hair, so that doesn't really help us at all. And then he has this like new form, where like he has a tail now. He has another horn on the other side of his face. The black is kind of like going all the way across, and his foot is different. And you can kind of see that other wing. But this is definitely like showcasing that the devil inside of Asta is definitely taken more over. Now we haven't seen him fight yet, so I'm not for sure. So I'm not for sure if Asta still has complete control over himself like he did the very first time. Like we definitely don't know yet. From the looks of it, it looks like he doesn't, but Asta surprised me the first time he transformed and still did. As for the form itself, it's cool, but I don't like it, if that makes sense. I think my only issue with the form is that the black going across his face looks kind of weird. That's just me. I mean, I think the tail and the arm and the foot are cool, but the black on his face just looks weird to me. It just looks straight weird. Really curious to see where this is gonna go for next week. I'm assuming Asta is probably going to fight Dante in this new form, or Asta might be struggling to control himself in this new form. Does Ghost die? Is Yami gonna pop up? Like, there's so many things moving right here. And then this is also a good opportunity where Tabata could just throw us a curveball and just go to the Heart Kingdom right now. He could just stop this right here and go to the Heart Kingdom and show us like Noel and Laurel fighting against Vanica. So definitely for next week, it's just up in the air. Like I have no idea what's gonna happen next. Tabata's definitely keeping me guessing on this one. So let me know what you guys think is gonna happen, or what you guys' predictions are. Do you guys think Ghost is actually dead? Do you think someone's gonna pop in and save him or something? Do you think Finral and Yami are finally gonna show up next chapter? Do you think Dante can even handle Asta's new form? Will Asta possibly be able to overpower him with this new power? Now, me personally, I don't think he's gonna be able to overpower him, just because when he transforms, Dante's like laughing and joking around. Like he doesn't seem like scared in the least bit or concerned. So I still think that Asta's still very much lower than Dante is at this point, but you never know. He might be stronger than Dante thinks and gets off a clean hit. All in all, just a continuation of a fight chapter. Nothing super crazy. Again, I'd probably give it 6.5, 7, maybe a 7 out of 10, just because we got a glimpse of a new transformation, or an evolved form of the transformation. So just let me know what you guys think down below, and I will catch you guys in my next video.